Hey, Michelle,
Yeah.
what's the thing you always say about me as an insult?
I don't know.
That I'm a nerd. And guess what we've got today? We've got ourselves two different Nerds varieties. So these are not the Nerds that you get in the box. Well, I mean, this one is coated in Nerds that you get in the box, but this one's definitely different. It's not that reminiscent of a Nerd at all. Because the original Nerds are the tiny little things where you had two flavors on either side. You'd be like, shoo, 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 shoo. Well, there was a whole lot of spit that just came out. And then you could like dump them all in your mouth and it was impressive. And, you know,
You got a sugar high.
that's how you got all the girls. You'd be like, hey, check this out. I just like rip off the entire top of the Nerds packet and just swallow the whole thing down. Real killer move.
That's all it took, huh?
That's all it took was
Interesting.
inhaling Nerds or snorting Nerds. Now our video is age flagged, but all good. Do not snort your Nerds. Anyway, what do we have first?
We have the Nerds Gummy Clusters. So I think these came out either late last year or early this year, but finally got our hands on them because they've been sold out pretty much everywhere.
Where did you get it? Walmart?
I got it at Walmart with their little Easter section that they have out right now. So
Oh, okay, that's cool. And so the thing that this reminds us of, we've never tried these before, but what it reminds us of is the Nerds rope that you used to be able to get. And that was probably 10, 15 years ago when you go to the grocery store and they'd actually have them in the
They still
aisles. Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, and it looked like a Slim Jim, but it was actually just a gummy rope with Nerds on it. So if you were expecting a Slim Jim, very different thing.
very different.
But yeah, let's go ahead and pop these open and give it a taste. So they're balls, gummy balls, covered
Gummy
in Nerds.
Clusters.
Gummy clusters. Okay, so I guess they're not giving us any guarantee on the shape.
Uh-oh. Might have just opened this the wrong way. Okay. Put out your hand, please.
Oh, okay. I was expecting these to be much bigger.
Remind me of like the Willy Wonka gobstoppers.
Yeah,
Is that
so
what they were?
they're these little tiny things covered in Nerds. I can't imagine.
Different sizes.
I can't imagine this being bad, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do it the way that it's supposed to be done, and that's to just gobble them up. Okay, are we ready to rate?
Yes, we are.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. They're good. I mean, I prefer this to the Nerds rope because it's one of those things you just have next to you that you can just keep going back to again and again and again. I'll let Michelle say whatever she wants to say, then I'll give my one criticism of them.
I mean, I really like these as well. I like how they're a little bit chewy, and then you have that crunchy bit to it. And same thing, just that you can take this on the go and just pop them in your mouth and have a little snack on the go.
Have a little party all up in your mouth.
Yep.
So my only criticism of these is, and it's not like, I think this is intentional, but what would be maybe cooler, and we're going to be getting to the other candy in a second, is that with these, it's going to be the same thing every single time. Like, granted, the Nerds that are on the outside, they might be a little bit different, but like all of those Nerds, when they're put together like that, they kind of taste the same. So one thing that would be cool would be if there was variety in the gummy, or if they even like coated the Nerds kind of differently. Like on some of them, you got all blue Nerds, or, on some of them you got this, because that was one of the cool things of those Nerds packs was that you got one flavor on one side, one flavor on the other. Unless you got original, which I think was just the mixture, like what we have here. So there's potential to actually branch out and make this into some other things. I think this is great, but it is going to be very repetitive.
Yeah, I really do hope that this is like a permanent thing. And like you said, they kind of make more variety of it for different holidays or, whatever, different colors.
And there's so much variety they could do because you have the gummy section and you have the Nerds coating section. So yeah, definitely a great candy though. But me and you, I think both tend to love these kind of nerdy, chewy type things. Moving right along, we now have our Sour Big Chewy Nerds. And how long have these been out for, do you think?
I'd say at least a year or two, because I think we found out about them maybe a year ago. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah.
I'll give you guys a story about these. So I have tried these. Michelle has tried these. I've had them many a time. So that's a little bit of a spoiler. But early on when I was dating Michelle and I'd drive to her house and drive back, whenever I'd drive back, she'd give me a little like care package, like a goodie bag. not so much a care package as it was a candy package. And there'd be lots of candies and snacks that I could have for the week because, I can't do that myself, obviously. So Michelle would go and, collect all these things for me. Very nice of her. That's why I love her. And I remember one time, I think the first time, this is now probably 2 years ago or so, she gave me one of these bags and I was driving home and I had it in the passenger seat here and it was open. And the drive is like 40 minutes, 45 minutes or so. By the time I got home, I'd eaten the entire bag. So
they were good.
So I don't know if that's like a positive or a negative of these things for people. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and crack these open. You can see this is the one bag I am a pro at opening.
I will say, too, there is an original version and the sour version. We're not really fans of the original version.
Right. Okay, so do you want a variety or what do you want?
You can just give me a couple.
Be with you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to take a little hand. This is the way I eat them as well. We got a defect. You want to put that one back?
No, it's okay.
And this is, again, the way that I eat them. You can see.
They're just different colors.
You can see the size of these. They're pretty big. They're about the size of the clusters almost, maybe a little smaller. Do a little comparison, right? Oh, look at that. Pro move.
And this one's kind of clumped together. But yeah, they're probably about the
same size. It might be the same gummy inside.
Oh, that's true.
So,
you can show this one.
As an FYI, the colors on the inside are different. Whether that's just the outer dye coming inside, the taste of these are different as well. So, they're different colors, but they all have different tastes.
Yeah, and these are similar in that they have that crunchy outside and then the gummy inside, but it's not as chewy as the gummy clusters.
Mm-hmm, but it's definitely as crunchy, if not crunchier. So for someone like me, I gotta be careful. Alrighty, so whenever you're ready. In 3, in 2, in 1. This is the first time ever that I've given something the double thumbs up of approval. And we've been making a lot of videos. I never told Michelle that was even an option. So maybe she would have double thumbs up something prior. But this is the first one that I'm giving it to because I just love these. That's all I have to say. I could eat these every day and not get tired of them. It's perfect for someone who loves sour candy. And the fact that you can't find sour candy now, it's very hard to find stuff like this. It's great. It fills that niche for people like me. Anything you want to add to that?
No, I mean, they're really good.
Said it all right there.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, both cases, go out, pick these up if you see them. I think you're not going to be disappointed, especially if you like anything that's gummy or chewy that's in that Starburst family, but it just takes it up to another level because you got the crunch as well. Peace!
Bye.